Welcome back, friends, and today we're reading The Piano by Edgar J. Hyde, Creepers the Piano, Chapter 13, The Piano Beckons. Plunged once again into complete darkness. The children fell into each other's arms and clung together. Victoria sank down on the floor, pulling her brother with her. Darren was crying now, and Victoria was trying not to. As they sat there, the door repeatedly slammed open and shut, thunder cracking and lightning flashed again and again. There was the added sound of something breaking and smashing on the floor. I don't want to go any further, Victoria, please. There must be someone on the porch, right? He looked up at his sister. I don't know if there's anyone there, Darren, but I don't feel like going much farther myself, especially without the flashlight. The thunder had quieted to a rumble for now, and the children became aware of another voice. They listened intently. The piano, said Victoria. It's calling to us, she said. Getting to her feet, come on, she told Darren, let's go to the playroom. The sound of the piano will guide us through the darkness. Then we can use the phone in there to call Dad. The frightened little boy got to his feet, clinging to his sister the whole time. He didn't bother to question her instruction. He just wanted this whole nightmare to be over. Holding onto the wall and to each other, the children returned along the route they just had come, all the while aware of the slamming of the door, interspersed with loud claps of thunder at the same time. The piano could be heard playing as though it was beckoning to them to come to the playroom. An extra loud bang of thunder was followed by a flash of lightning that lit up the house. Wailed Darren loudly, almost causing his sister to jump out of her skin. What now? She asked, turning back to him. There, he pointed to a picture on the wall. Victoria squinted at the darkness. Just the picture of you and me and Mom, like so much. She said, what's so scary? Phew, he breathed a silent of relief. Looked like alien creatures in the dark. If she hadn't been so frightened, Victoria would have laughed. She thought the picture made them look like alien creatures in the daylight. They had almost reached the playroom as soon as they stepped in. Victoria picked up the phone. How will she dial the number? Asked Darren. Victoria set down the phone and replied, no need to worry about that. It's dead. The phone lines must be down too. They looked across the room where the piano still played. How strong do you feel? Victoria asked her brother. Depends what for. He looked at her curiously. I think we should wheel the piano over in front of the door so that no one can get in. Then, seeing his ashy face, she added, at least until Mom and Dad get home. As soon as we know it's them, we'll let them in, okay? Her brother looked doubtfully at the instrument in the corner. You think we can? He asked. Of course, said Victoria. With bravado, let's do it. While the storm outside still showed the sign of stopping, the two of them determinedly pushed. And pulled at the piano until they had it positioned right against the playroom door. I feel safer now, said Victoria, smiling at her brother. He smiled back, reaching in his pocket for the half-melted chocolate bar. Let's sit over there on the sofa and eat this, he said. We can tell stories for a while. The piano was quiet now and looked almost to be standing guard over them both. Every now and then a flash of lightning would light up the room, and the children would use this as an opportunity to retrieve something from the toy boxes. So far, Darren had recovered a wooden bridge, which had once been part of his train set, an unbelievably intact dinosaur jigsaw puzzle, a gel pen, and a multicolored flashlight. A flashlight, exclaimed Victoria, who had discovered her little pink piano from all those years ago and was gently running her fingers over the keys. Does it work? She asked excitedly. Darren moved the switch from on to off, and the two were delighted to see a green light dance on the wall. Perfect, sighed Victoria, clapping her hands. Point it up between us so we can both see. Ulysses told Darren, wedged the flashlight between the small wooden bridge and the old nursery rhyme book and went off to rummage in what looked like a creepy, crawly toy box. Victoria was still humming the ancient oak. His piano had played it earlier in the absently playing the notes on her pink piano. She looked at the keys as she hit each one. The letter D corresponded with the first note, then played the second note, read above it O, the third, and then back to O again. When she touched the fifth key, Victoria was beginning to realize that was not just a jumble of letters. Instead, it looked like the piano was trying to give her a message. "Darren," she called excitedly, "Darren, come. Come and see this. This song means something. Hurry." Darren scrambled over toward his sister and watched. "Get a pen. Quickly write down each letter as I play the notes." She hummed out loud as she slowly picked out each note. "Do not." Darren looked at the letters he had written, then moved closer to see the rest of the message would be. Victoria played the next note and the next until the message was clear to them both. "Do not buy treetops." "Do not buy treetops," said Darren. "But why? It doesn't make sense." Victoria looked at the large piano standing on the other side of the room and wondered. Was this what it had been trying to tell them ever since it had come into their possession? A message from the grave conveyed through a piano. What Victoria would have dismissed a few months ago as being utter nonsense, she now wasn't so quick to disregard. Victoria Darren insisted, "Why would the piano tell us not to buy a house?" I don't understand." His sister leaned back against the sofa. "I don't understand either, Darren. I'm not sure that I will ever, but I'm getting used to not understanding." The two sat for a moment in silence. Then Victoria pointed out, "There hasn't been any thunder or lightning for at least 10 minutes. Maybe the storm has moved on." Sleepily, they cuddled together, pulling a blanket over them. They fell sound asleep to the heavy rainfall outside. And that's the end of chapter 13. So, friends, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us on social media, Funkyplaybrothers, Funkyplaybrothers, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye!